Eric Greitens, the Democrat turned Republican who became Missouri governor, then resigned in disgrace, is seeking a job with the Trump administration. And ABC News reports that Trump advisor Boris Epshteyn wanted Greitens to pay him a fee in exchange for trying to get Greitens a job. Epshteyn was part of the first Trump White House and frequent guest on Fox News. Greitens wrote the Trump transition team that Epshteyn suggested a pay-to-play arrangement without making an explicit offer. Epshteyn says the claims are false, John.
Well, Epshteyn tried to get a lot of Republican candidates and primaries to hire him because of his ties to Trump. So I'm inclined to believe this. Eric Greitens going to work. Maybe we can make him the Presidential Council of Physical Fitness head. You know, because he's got that exercise equipment there in the basement. You know, maybe that's the perfect landing spot for him.
Judging from the other appointees, might Eric Greitens fit somewhere in the Trump administration?
Oh, sure. He fits right in with them. He's got a lot of the violations and, legal troubles that many of them have. It's amazing that he was going to get duped by this guy. You would think that Eric Greitens, as a Navy SEAL, would be able to smell a weasel out.
Our quote of the week is from Vice President and soundly defeated Democrat presidential nominee Kamala Harris. Harris has been vacationing with no public comment since waiting to make her concession speech the day after she lost. She surfaced on Tuesday addressing her supporters in a video. She said, "I am proud of the race we ran. What we did in 107 days was unprecedented." She pointed to making almost $1.5 billion. "We are going to stay in the fight," she said. Michael, there's talk of her perhaps running for California governor, possibly president again. What do you see in her future?
Boards, president of a university, the first female nominee, well, I guess the second female nominee to lose to Donald Trump now. I think she's probably gone as far as she's going to go, and I don't see her being the transformational figure that the Democratic Party has to find. We have to find a Ronald Reagan, a Barack Obama, somebody who's going to bring hope back to the Democratic Party, and I think losing the way that she did, it's going to be hard to be that person.
Is she political toast?
Yeah. She's a bad candidate, and, that didn't change as a result of this campaign. She's just a bad candidate.
What about governor of California? I mean, it would seem hard to lose the White House bid and then...
There's a pretty strong governor there right now. Unless he's running for president, I don't see that spot opening up.
Well, I think that governorship is 2 years away, right?
That's probably right.
They're on the off
Aren't
year. Final thoughts are next. First, Bomberito.com drone fox over the historic Kirkwood train station. A great place to catch a train to KC, maybe a day trip to Herman Mo.